When Oscar checks Michael's finances, everyone is shocked. Michael has spent thousands of dollars on useless gadgets, expensive toys, exercise machines, and random online shopping. He even bought the same Muppet DVD twice because he forgot he already owned it. Michael admits that shopping gives him an incredible rush, almost like being drunk, and that's exactly why he keeps wasting money. The office learns that Michael is completely broke. Embarrassed and unable to face reality, he decides to run away from his responsibilities. Before leaving, he even gives Toby a strange goodbye gift. But instead of appreciating the gesture, Michael insults Toby as usual. Later, Toby attends a farewell party where he gives an emotional speech about how Dunder Mifflin was the only place that supported him through his divorce, family problems, and difficult times. Just when everyone starts feeling emotional, Michael interrupts him, cuts off the speech, and performs a ridiculous parody song celebrating Toby's departure, making the entire moment incredibly awkward but hilarious. Another unforgettable day arrives when the office participates in CPR training. The instructor tries to teach everyone how to save a life, but Michael refuses to take the lesson seriously. Instead, he keeps asking ridiculous questions, such as what to do if the victim has no arms or legs. Dwight makes the situation even crazier by pretending the office is a battlefield full of injured soldiers. When the instructor explains that chest compressions should match the rhythm of Stayin' Alive by the Bee Gees, Michael starts singing completely different songs before finally getting it right. The training quickly turns into complete chaos. Things get even worse when everyone forgets the most important step, calling 911. Michael then insists they should harvest the victim's organs, grabs a fake CPR dummy, and dramatically cuts it open while screaming, sending the entire office into panic. One employee even faints from the madness. Meanwhile, Dwight wins the prestigious Salesman of the Year award. When Dwight disappears before giving his speech, Michael jumps onto the stage and attempts to entertain the audience with terrible jokes, awkward impressions, and embarrassing stories. The audience remains completely silent, making the speech painfully uncomfortable. Eventually, Dwight arrives and delivers one of the most intense speeches ever seen. Instead of thanking his co-workers, he speaks like a military general preparing his soldiers for war, declaring that salespeople are warriors who must unite and conquer. Surprisingly, the audience absolutely loves it and gives him a standing ovation. At the same time, Michael faces another embarrassing problem. A doctor tells him he may have herpes, so he begins calling every woman he has dated over the past several years to find out where he might have caught it. These phone calls become extremely awkward as Michael struggles to explain the situation while making everyone uncomfortable. One of those calls is to Holly, the woman Michael truly loves. They begin talking about what their lives might have been like if they had stayed together. Michael imagines they would have been married with children, but Holly gently reminds him that he always romanticizes the past. Their emotional conversation ends with Michael still unable to let go of his feelings. Later, Michael and Jan attend an important business meeting with a county official. Instead of focusing on the deal, Michael constantly interrupts the meeting with terrible jokes, orders an awesome blossom, sings the famous baby back ribs jingle, and embarrasses everyone at the table. Despite his childish behavior, his heartfelt speech about supporting local businesses unexpectedly convinces the client to continue working with Dunder Mifflin. By the end of the story, Michael remains exactly who he has always been: immature, impulsive, and endlessly embarrassing. Yet beneath all the chaos is someone who genuinely cares about the people around him, even if he expresses it in the worst possible ways. His outrageous decisions, awkward confidence, and complete lack of self-awareness create some of the funniest moments in the office, proving once again why Michael Scott is one of television's most unforgettable comedy characters.